You're listening to Relay Radio with my granddad.
Notte di luce, una notte infinita, una lettera che non sarà mai spedita.
Cos'è la realtà? Io non lo so più. Ad occhi aperti, il mio sogno sei tu.
Io ti amo, sì ti amo, quanto ti amo. Mano per mano, nessuno capisce quello che provo.
Respiro il silenzio dei tuoi pensieri. Un giorno sarai tutto quello che speri. Io ti amo,
Sì, ti amo, ti amo, ti amo. Notte di luce, una notte infinita, una lettera che non sarà mai spedita.
Relay Radio.
Help win the fight against cancer.
And that's what we're here for. That's why we're here, to win the fight against cancer and doing our little tiny bit to bring forward that day when all cancers have been cured. Somebody's wanting Sidney Devine's version of that. I'm not sure he ever even tried that one. Some good news from Cancer Research UK this week in their UK blog, which came out a couple of days ago, and you find that on the Cancer Research UK website, and you can sign up to the blog and it gets emailed to you in your inbox. and it gives you all the current news, and it's brilliant. It really is. It's very informative. The government this week has outlined plans to help get new drugs and treatments to patients faster. The recommendations were included in a new report with input from patients, funnily enough, doctors, scientists and pharmaceutical companies, which makes a lot of sense. A drug already in clinical trials for leukemia could be used to treat women with triple-negative breast cancer. Women with this type of cancer are given chemotherapy, but in some cases the treatment stops working. For this drug, which works by blocking a molecule called PIM1, could make the cancer cells vulnerable to the chemotherapy again. So that sounds really, really interesting. Scientists at the Institute of Cancer Research in London identified a new drug combination that could be used to treat malignant rhabdoid tumours. I've not said that right, I know I haven't. A type of cancer that's most common in infants and toddlers. It's early stage research, but it's exciting, especially because there aren't many treatments for this type of cancer. And as we heard last week, the process for research is long. It's very, very long, very, very expensive, which is why we need to raise money. From an idea to an actual treatment, it takes an awful long time. But when it's done right, it's sustainable and it will have lasting effects. So that's the sort of good news week from Cancer Research UK. And I think it's time for some more music. And here's Soda Club, whoever they are.
Ooh, baby.
So black, so cruel, it journeys through our frame,
choosing old, young, fit and sane. What is its game? We try to fight it, don't let our resolve stray, but always it beats us, no matter how hard we pray. I know it can't be beaten. Researchers keep looking all through the day and night, around the world, keeping up the fight. A little chink of light here, a ray of hope there. Can it really be possible, if the battle together we share? I hope it'll be beaten, as black becomes grey and the relay goes on, passing the baton of hope to keep the run strong, lighting those candles, wearing t-shirts with pride. Come, join us on the journey and jump on for the ride. I'm sure it'll be beaten. The cans we keep shaking, the bags we still pack, coffee mornings and sponsored walks that keep us on track. We've gathered together our stories to share. Black doesn't know, our strength is that we care. I know it will be beaten. As grey turns to white, we feel we're beginning to win, but to relax our efforts now would surely be a sin. Fellow relay runners, walkers, crawlers and all, keep putting best foot forward. Let your body stand tall, because together we will beat it.
Gemma was absolutely incredible. Just the life and soul. She was the funniest. She was just absolutely hilarious. We heard that she'd collapsed at school. She was a teacher, and we just got the message that she's collapsed in the classroom, and nobody really knew what the problem was. And then it turned out that she had a low-grade brain tumour. She was ill for a long time, and throughout the whole of it, never once did she say, "God, why has this happened to me?" Never saw her cry. Just dealt with it so brilliantly and way stronger than I could ever have done. I suppose there's always a period when someone's got cancer where you just think, I don't think this is going to end particularly well. And I remember going to her house. And the thing when you're in your 20s is just that all those hopes and dreams just go. She had a boyfriend and that ended. And I remember turning up at her house and her car was for sale. God, she's not going to get to drive her car. And she'd bought a house back in Norwich near her mum and dad. And it's just down the road from our house in Norwich. And I remember going through the brochure with her. She was really excited about it. And then at the end she said, "I know I'll never live there." And that's the cruel, horrible thing, is just that it just takes away everything that she wanted to do. You know, she was in her 20s. She had not even started. The last time I ever saw her was in hospital. And we went to visit her. And I just remember as we left the room, she knew, I think, and walked out the door, and I turned around just to have a look. And she was laying on her bed, and she had no expression really. She was just watching us walk out the door. And I knew that she was thinking, never see you again.
You're listening to Kenny Barr.
Internet radio.
Really, really. Oh, that's
Yeah, really radio. 1 in 2 of us at some time in our life will be affected by cancer. And it is no respecter of race, colour, class, creed, anything. That last gentleman was somebody we probably know very well. The broadcaster